This is a AutoCAD tutorial for quick startup using the ribbon interface. If you wish to do a quick startup with the classical interface, I also have a video available using that method. Check your YouTube settings before we get going. Check on this little gear. Under the quality setting, set it to 720 or higher. When you first open AutoCAD, this is the screen that you see. You got the ribbon here at the top. Up here also at the top left is the undo button, which is very important to know about. We have this bar down at the bottom. If you click on the first button here, it should be the first for you. That'll turn the grids off and on. Come over and find the ortho and turn that on. And then come over and turn on the O-snap and turn everything else off. This line over here to the bottom left is the command line, and that's where you'll see the commands when you type it in. When you type a command in, you don't have to click in there, just start typing and it'll show up in there. As you can see, I just typed line, and when I enter, now I've got the line command. I'm going to escape from that for now. The first thing that we want to do is we want to type startup, the word startup, and then hit the enter button. It asks us for a value. This value is currently at 0. Type 1 and enter. Now if we come up to the top here and click on the AutoCAD icon and click new, we get this create new drawing window, and that's what you get when you give the startup a value of 1. It has 3 tabs at the top. We're interested in the tab all the way to the left. And for this book here, we are going to use feet and inches, the imperial system. That's what's used for architectural drawing. You could also set metric here. But click the imperial and then OK. Now come down and hover over the object snap button and right click. That brings up this menu. You have the options here to turn off and on different O-snap icons. The bottom one is the object snap settings. Click on that. That opens the drafting settings box, and it has settings for some of the other buttons at the bottom also, but we're just interested in this for now. We're going to turn on the end point by clicking in the box here, the midpoint. Let's turn the center off for now, extension off, and the perpendicular. So we're going to have the end point, the midpoint, the intersection, and the perpendicular, and then OK. Somehow my ortho got turned off. I'm going to turn that back on again. So that is enough information to get you up and drawing. One more thing here with the bar here at the bottom. If you go all the way to the right, you see this customization button. It has 3 horizontal lines. Click on that, and that brings up a selection for these buttons. So if you don't have some of the buttons that I show here or I showed you, this is how you turn them off and on. There are a couple other things that you'll need to set up eventually. One is you need to set up layers potentially, and you do that here under the layers property, and you click on new, type in a name for your new layer, click on the color here, and you can select a color. The line type can be broken or any of a whole number of different lines, and you'll find out how to set that up under my tutorial online. Also, you'll need to set up a text style, and you'll find that discussed in my video on text. And you'll need to set up a dimension style, and you'll find that set up under my tutorial on dimensions. Leaders are also discussed with dimensions because they're set together. So that's it pretty much. That should get you up and drawing, and make sure you look at my other videos, and also visit AutoCAD in 20 hours if you want to learn AutoCAD as quickly as you possibly can.